important part of our life. If you have low self-esteem, that means uh, you won't be able to become successful or achieve your goals, because that your mm, the way you think about yourself will not let you do certain things. If you do not have a positive approach about yourself, if you do not feel that you are a person who is good enough, then you won't be able to achieve a lot of things in life, and you won't be able to achieve your own goals. You won't, in short, you won't be able to become successful. So, as you can see on the screen, building self esteem is all about creating a positive self awareness. So, if you are not aware about yourself, if you do not know about yourself, then you won't be able to build your self esteem. So, for building your self esteem, for building high self esteem, you need to know yourself, you need to know the little things about yourself. So, generally, what happens is that uh, we know a lot about our friends. So, if now I ask you about three qualities of your three qualities and your three bad habits, you will have to think about it. You will have to think about it, and maybe it'll take some time to tell about your own three good habits and your three good habits. But at the same time, if I ask you, tell me something about your friends' three good habits and three bad habits, or your family members' three good habits or three bad habits, then you will be able to say it instantly. Why this happens is because what we do is we study others more than we study ourselves. So, at first, what we should do, we should actually study ourselves. We should actually be aware of what we are capable of, what we should do, or what are our qualities, or what are the flaws. So, we are human beings. Definitely, we definitely have a lot of flaws. So, none of us are perfect, because we cannot be perfect. So, it's a process of continuous learning. We always keep on learning. So that is why we are not perfect. We definitely have flaws, but there are a lot of people who cannot handle their flaws, who cannot handle if they cannot, if they cannot excel something. So that is why Mm, these kinds of people who are not at all happy with themselves, who do not think positively, these people, they have low self-esteem, because they think that they are not worthy of anything, because they think that they cannot do anything in their life. So you should first of all study yourself. You should be aware about what you can do and what you cannot do, and then you can definitely build your self-esteem. So everybody has a positive side and a negative side. So we have certain good habits and we have certain bad habits as well. So if you know about your good habits and if you know about your bad habits, so you can definitely try to work on your good habits more, and you can try to get rid of the bad habits. So how can you do that? How is it possible? It is possible only when you know about yourself. So when you know about yourself, when you are aware about yourself, your strengths, your abilities, your disabilities as well, you should not only know about your abilities, but you should also know about your disabilities. So, in this manner, you can build your self esteem. You should always feel that you are worthy. You should not feel that you are not worthy. You should feel that you are worthy, and you should believe in yourself. So if you feel that I am worthy, and if you can trust yourself, then definitely you can evaluate a lot. You can know a lot about yourself, and then you can do a lot of things in life. If you, the first person who should trust you is yourself. If you do not trust yourself, others are not going to trust you. So that is why it is very important to trust yourself. Otherwise, nobody in the world is going to trust you. Because why? Because you do not trust yourself. So the first thing you need to do is, first of all, you need to be aware, aware of your strengths, of your abilities, of your disabilities, and you should always know about the, opportunities and the threats around you. So I guess you know you have heard about this analysis known as SWOT analysis, SWOT, SWOT analysis. So S stands for strength, stands for weakness, O stands for opportunities, and T stands for threats. So this analysis is basically analyzing yourself. SWOT analysis is all about analyzing yourself and the threats and opportunities around you. So, what you need to analyze is your strength, then your weakness, because you need to know about both. Then you need to also know about the opportunities around you. Otherwise you won't be able to grab it. And then you need to also know about the threats. Otherwise you won't be able to save yourself from the threats. Otherwise you won't be able to find out ways to save yourself from the threats. So you should know about these things. So this is how you can be aware about yourself and your surrounding. Then the next thing you can do is to trust yourself. You need to trust yourself. You need to be confident about yourself, and in that manner you can definitely build your self esteem. Moving on, so I have written down few points how to develop self esteem. So the first point is you need to learn self esteem. If you do not know how to value yourself, if you do not know how to be positive, then you won't be able to develop. So, first of all, you need to learn self esteem. That means you need to learn what is self esteem and what can motivate you, what can make you trust yourself. The next is evaluate your self esteem. So then the next thing what you have to do is you need to evaluate your qualities. You need to evaluate where your confidence lies. You know, you might be confident in, like, for example, a boy, that boy might be confident in interacting with people, whereas another person interacting with people as in orally interacting with people, another person, that person might be very good in writing and interacting. So, if you don't understand your strengths, if you do not understand where you can be confident, in which area you can be confident, then you won't be able to develop your self esteem. So, you need to evaluate, you need to understand where your strength lies. Then the next point is to listen to your inner voice. So you need to always listen to your heart. So whatever your heart wants to do, you should actually go for that. Why I am saying this is because if you are forced to do something, you won't enjoy doing that. You won't love to do that, and you will not be confident in doing that. It is because somebody else has forced you, so that is why you will involve in that particular task, but you are not willing to do it yourself. So that is why it is very important to listen to yourself, because whatever you feel like doing, whatever you like to do, if you enjoy doing something, then that is going to make you feel comfortable, that is going to increase your self-esteem. If you invest your time in something which does not make you happy, so then your self-esteem will not develop, it will decrease. So that is why you should always invest your time in those things which actually you feel like doing, which actually you want to do. It should not be forceful. So if you are investing time into and into a certain activity which you do not personally prefer, then definitely you won't be able to do that properly, and your self-esteem will go down, it will decrease. And if you are investing your time in something which is making you happy, which is helping you to gain your confidence, then definitely you will be able to develop your self-esteem. The fourth point is investigate the source of your lowered self-esteem. So as I had said that you need to analyze yourself, you need to analyze your strengths and weaknesses. So now this fourth point says that you need to understand, you need to figure it out that what decreases your confidence, what lowers your self-esteem. So once you come to know about that particular source, about that particular thing, then you will be able to get rid of it, or you will be able to work on it. The next point, the fifth point, is set a goal to improve your self esteem. So, people who do not have goals in their life cannot become successful. You need to have goals at every point of life. Now, goals can be of two types, short term as well as long term. So, a person has actually two kinds of goal in his or her life. One is a long term goal, another is short term goal. Now, long term goals, 5 years down the line, what I want to do, after 10 years, what I want to achieve. So, in 5 years, I'll be achieving this, in 10 years, I'll have this. So, this is a long term goal which you have planned now itself, and that is also very important. You should have a long term goal. If you do not have if you cannot see any destination, if you do not have any destination, where are you supposed to go? You will have no idea where are you supposed to go. So that is why it is very important to know about your goals, to understand it, and then to figure it out, and then you should work on it. So every one of us should have certain goals, and these goals motivate us to plan and to achieve the goals, to to work hard and achieve these goals. So one should have definitely dreams for, like, I will have this after 5 years, or I will achieve this within 10 years. So you should have that, and that is going to push you to work harder, that is going to motivate you, and definitely that is going to improve your confidence, that is going to improve your self-esteem. You will start believing in yourself, will start trusting in yourself. And when you see that, suppose you have made a plan, and when you see that your plan is, when you see your plan is working, when you see yourself closer to the goal, then definitely you will feel happy, and that is going to develop your self-esteem. And now, short-term goals. What are short-term goals? So short-term goals are the goals that we set from time to time. So suppose, I want to go to this place during this month, or I want to eat this. I want to eat fast food. Suppose I want to eat pizza. I want to go to Domino's, and then I want to have pizza in the weekend. So that is also one kind of a goal, and it'll be when the weekend comes, then when you go to Domino's and have that piece of pizza, that will, make you happy. That is also a source of happiness. So goals are not only related to careers, it can be personal as well. So you need to set it accordingly. So we have personal goals, like we have goals which is related to our personal life. Then we also have goals which is related to our career. So we should always have goals, so that